Problem identification, the second step in scientific method. The scientific method is a systematic approach to inquiry that has propelled humanity's understanding of the natural world. While many people are familiar with the steps of this method, observation, hypothesis formulation, experimentation, and conclusion, one crucial step often gets overshadowed: identifying the problem. This second step is not merely a formality. It is the bedrock upon which all subsequent scientific inquiry rests. By focusing on the problem, researchers can ensure that their investigations are relevant, targeted, and ultimately fruitful. In this article, we will delve into the importance of problem identification in the scientific method, explore its implications for research quality, and discuss how it shapes the trajectory of scientific discovery. The importance of problem identification. At its core, identifying a problem is about recognizing gaps in knowledge or areas that require further exploration. This initial step is vital because it sets the direction for the entire research process. Without a clearly defined problem, researchers risk wandering aimlessly through their inquiries, potentially wasting time and resources on irrelevant or unimportant questions. A well-articulated problem statement not only clarifies the focus of the research, but also helps to engage stakeholders, including funding bodies, collaborators, and the broader community. Moreover, a well-defined problem can inspire innovation. When researchers pinpoint a specific issue, they are more likely to think creatively about potential solutions. For instance, in medical research, identifying a particular disease's mechanism can lead to groundbreaking treatments. Conversely, vague or poorly defined problems can stifle creativity and lead to generic solutions that do not address the underlying issues. Thus, problem identification serves as a catalyst for both focused inquiry and innovative thinking. Framing the problem effectively. Once a problem has been identified, the next challenge lies in framing it effectively. This involves articulating the problem in a way that is both clear and compelling. A well-framed problem statement should include context, why this issue matters, and specificity, what exactly needs to be addressed. For example, instead of stating, "We need to study climate change," a more effective framing would be, "What are the impacts of rising sea levels on coastal urban communities?" This specificity not only clarifies the research focus, but also highlights its relevance to real-world challenges. Additionally, framing the problem effectively requires an understanding of existing literature and current debates within the field. Researchers must engage with previous studies to identify what has already been explored and where gaps remain. This comprehensive understanding allows for a more nuanced approach to problem identification and ensures that new research builds upon existing knowledge rather than duplicating efforts. The role of stakeholders in problem identification. Another critical aspect of identifying a problem is recognizing the role of stakeholders in shaping research priorities. Stakeholders can include funding agencies, policymakers, industry leaders, and community members who may be affected by the research outcomes. Engaging these groups early in the process can provide valuable insights into pressing issues that require attention. For instance, public health researchers might collaborate with local communities to identify health disparities that need addressing. Involving stakeholders also enhances the relevance and applicability of research findings. When researchers align their inquiries with the needs and concerns of those who will be impacted by their work, they increase the likelihood that their findings will be utilized effectively. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of ownership among stakeholders and can lead to more sustainable solutions to complex problems. Challenges in problem identification. Despite its significance, problem identification is fraught with challenges. One common issue is a tendency for researchers to become overly focused on their specific interests or expertise, leading to a narrow view of potential problems. This tunnel vision can result in overlooking critical issues that may be outside their immediate field, but are nonetheless important for broader societal challenges. Additionally, there can be pressure from funding agencies or institutional priorities that may skew problem identification toward areas deemed more fundable or trendy. This can create a disconnect between what is scientifically important and what is financially viable. Researchers must navigate these pressures carefully to ensure that their inquiries remain grounded in genuine scientific curiosity rather than external influences. Conclusion. In summary, focusing on problem identification as the second step of the scientific method is not just an academic exercise. It is a fundamental practice that shapes the quality and impact of scientific research. By recognizing the importance of clearly defined problems, effectively framing them, engaging stakeholders, and navigating challenges, researchers can lay a solid foundation for meaningful inquiry. As we continue to face complex global challenges, from climate change to public health crises, the need for rigorous problem identification becomes ever more critical. Embracing this step will not only enhance the relevance of scientific research, but also ensure that it contributes positively to society at large.